Hello, students. Good morning. Today we are going to discuss ICA analysis and how ICA analysis, that is immediate constituent analysis, and then how a sentence is analyzed. Here we are going to discuss. So let us start. Immediate constituent analysis, IC analysis, right? So that is immediate IC analysis. ICA tree diagrams visually represent the hierarchical structure of a sentence, showing how it's broken down into smaller, more manageable units. So that is a sentence which is divided into smaller and more manageable units. So this is called IC analysis. These diagrams sometimes called phrase markers. Please note down. These diagrams sometimes known as phrase markers illustrate how sentences are formed by combining these constituents. You know that a sentence is a combination of constituents. Constituents, right? And then sentence, right? So this is sentence is a combination of different constituents, right? Now, what are the key concepts? Immediate constituents. First of all, we have to understand immediate constituents. So the two main components of a sentence that are combined to form the whole. What they say? The two main components of a sentence that are combined to form the whole. What are they? For example, a sentence might be divided into a noun phrase and a verb phrase predicate. Please note down that a sentence can be divided into two parts, subject and predicate, right? Subject and predicate. And subject is what? Subject is noun phrase or predicate is verb phrase. Please note down, right? Now, uh, constituents. What is constituents? So constitute a group of words that functions as a unit within a sentence, like noun phrase, verb phrase, prepositional phrase, adjectival phrase, verbal phrase, right? These are the different phrases. So group of words functions as a unit, right, within a sentence. Suppose, for example, if I will tell you that a grand success of the event, a grand success of the event, of the event, right? So suppose, so this is the noun phrase, and sentences, this is just phrase, sentence is not completed yet, but this is the noun phrase. A grand success of the event is possible when you do hard work. For example, a grand success of the event is possible when we do hard work. Suppose this is the sentence. So here what they say that a group of words that functions as a unit, right? So this is the group of words which functions as a unit or noun phrase is called constituents, right? So these are the constituents, means small phrases makes one sentence, right? Now, tree diagram, a visual representation of hierarchical structure of a sentence with the root being the entire sentence and branches representing the constituent relationship. What they say that tree diagram a visual representation. Tree diagram, you know that there's a subject. Sorry. Wait a minute. There's a subject, right? And then noun phrase, then verb phrase, which is called, this is tree diagram. Then again phrases are divided into different constituents, which is called, this is called tree diagram. So what they are talking about, the same, this is tree diagram. They say that tree diagram is a visual representation of hierarchical structure of a sentence, with the root being entire sentence and branches representing the constituent relationship. I'm repeating, visual representation. Tree diagram is a visual representation of hierarchical structure of sentence, with the root being the entire sentence and branches representing the constituents relationship. Means in a sentence there are different phrases, and phrases are related with one another, which is analyzed by through tree diagram, which is analyzed through tree diagram. How did it works? First, start with sentence. The analysis begins with the complete sentence. How? Analysis, any sentence. I'm giving you example. Suppose if I say that John takes English classes. John takes English classes. John takes English classes. Right? So this is the sentence, and then we have to analyze. Why we are analyzing the sentence? Because we want to know that what are the constituents and how these constituents are related with one another, right? So here sentence start with the how tree diagram or analysis is done. First of all, this is start with the sentence. The analysis begins with the complete sentence. This is a complete sentence. John takes English classes. Okay. Now, divide into immediate constituents. Then we have to divide into immediate constituents. What is this? The sentence is broken down into its two immediate constituents, such as subject and predicate. First step, when we analyze a sentence through tree diagram, then we have to analyze, not have to, actually it is analyzed through two phrases, noun phrase and verb phrase, and noun phrase is called subject and verb phrase is predicate. Please take care. So that is second step is there here, that is divide into immediate constituent. The sentence is broken down into its two immediate constituent, subject and predicate. Okay. Now next is continue dividing. Each constituent is further analyzed into its own immediate constituents until you reach the basic words or morphemes. Please take care. Then division, it is carried on up to basic words or morphemes. How? Each constituent is further analyzed into its own immediate constituents until you reach the basic words or morphemes. Means we have to reach to the basic words or morpheme. Then next step is that represent as a tree. The hierarchical relationships are represented visually in a tree structure. So hierarchical relationships are represented visually in a tree structure. Then minimal constituents. Sometime you may be asked objective type of question, what is minimal constituents? So the process ends when the smallest unit, words or morphemes are reached, which is called minimal constituents. Again, I'm repeating, please take care. Minimal constituents, what is called minimal constituents? So the process ends when the smallest unit is what? That is, smallest unit is words or morpheme are reached, which is called minimal constituents. Now example, consider the sentence the boy ran away. Very common, and it's my suggestion to you, please take care and you can remember the same for giving example during the exam. So just remember this example, which is very common. The boy ran away. And how it is analyzed, let us see together. Here is how an IC tree diagram might look. This is the IC tree diagram without labeling. Here analysis is done, but labeling is not there. This is the sentence, this is the noun phrase, and here label is given. Otherwise, sometime I was not able to see it properly. You can do this way, that is not phrases. That's the boy, right? And then ran away, right? And again the boy, the boy ran and away. This is without labeling. Here label is done, that is a noun phrase and verb phrase, right? So subject is divided into noun phrase and verb phrase. And what is noun phrase? This is the boy, and ran away, this is the verb phrase, right? So that is, the is what? The is determiner, and boy, what is boy is noun, right? And that's a the and the boy. Then ran away, rain is verb and away is adverb, right? So this way analysis is done. Now explanation of the tree, very important, very important. Listen carefully. What is sentence? The root of the tree, representing the entire sentence. What is sentence? That's a, this is the sentence. That's a, imagine, suppose this is the tree, right? This is the tree, and tree is divided this way, different branches, right? And then this is the tree. So this is the root, right? So when this is the root or sentence, this is the sentence, right? And then noun phrase and verb phrase, right? So noun phrase and verb phrase, two branches are noun phrase and verb phrase. Then noun phrase is divided into different parts, right? Verb phrase is divided into different parts. This way you can understand, right? Now sentence, the root of the tree, representing entire sentence. Imagine, you just imagine a tree. Now noun phrase is what? The boy. The subject of the sentence is called noun phrase. Subject of the sentence is called noun phrase. Verb phrase, ran away, the predicate of the sentence. So verb phrase is predicate of the sentence. Okay, this is very important information, just take care. Now come to the determiner. What is determiner? You must have studied in your school days, I think. Determiner is the word which determines or fixes the position of noun. That's a word modifying the noun. In other words, you can say that a word which modifies the noun is called determiner. For example, all a, and the articles are determiner. Then possessive pronouns are determiner, right? Then numbers are determiner. Why? Because I have a book, one book, or I have this is my book. So here I have a book, a is determiner. I have one book, one is determiner. This is my book, my is determiner. So determiner means the word which fixes the position of noun or which modifies the noun. This way you can understand. Now noun. So what is noun? Noun is boy. right? Noun is the name of a person, place, animal or thing. So here, apart from this, name of the idea, name of feelings also. So here the main word of the noun phrase is noun. Noun phrase can be very lengthy, but noun is very important. In noun phrase, noun is very important. And here we have seen that the boy, right? The very smart, pretty, uh, intelligent boy can be noun phrase, but these all are an adjective, right? So but this is this group of word is called noun phrase. But here the very smart, intelligent, handsome boy, whatever adjectives you can use, but then boy is noun in this phrase, right? Then verb is ren, the main verb of the phrase. What is verb? Uh, what is what we can say, that call verb in the sentence. So that's the main word of the verb phrase. Verb phrase, the main word. Main word is, that's a for example, you have been instructed since long since 2 days, right? So you have been being, as a this way you can remember, you have been being, right? I'm writing here, you have been being, right? You have been being instructed. Here main word is, that is instructed. Why? Because have been being, it's all helping verb, and instructed is main verb. So this is called verb. Here ran is main verb in this sentence. When we have taken the sentence was the boy ran away. Here ran is verb. Then adverb, what is called adverb? Adverb, away adverb modifies the verb. Right from childhood we have learned that the word which qualifies verb is called adverb. The word is qualify verb, adverb and adjective. Please take care. Adverb is not just qualify the verb. Adverb qualifies the word which qualifies verb, adverb itself, and adjective is called adverb. Please take care. So here finally we can say that IC analysis and its tree diagram provide a way to systematically, very important, a way to systematically break down sentences into their constituent parts, revealing the underlying hierarchical structure of language. Repeating, that is the way to systematically break down sentences into their constituent parts, revealing the underlying hierarchical structure of the language. So I think you must have got little idea about the IC analysis. Here I'm repeating, I just have a recap. That's a IC analysis, or um, immediate constituent analysis can be done through bracketing method. In another video I'm going to discuss bracketing method. It can be analyzed, a sentence can be analyzed through tree diagram, and there are other ways, right? But here we have discussed tree diagrams, how tree diagrams are made when we do IC analysis, right? And that's a visual representation, right? And then we come to know, we discuss about constituents, what is constituent, what is tree diagram, and how it works. That we have to start sentence from sentence, then divide into immediate constituent, then the division is continued up to morpheme or basic words, right? And that's a representation. And then minimal constituents means the process ends when the smallest unit are reached. So we have to cut the tree and up to smallest units, right? So that we had discussed today, and I think you must have got something. And you are most welcome to ask any question. Thank you so much. God bless you.